Alright, today is February 2nd, and I got the shaft log glued up. I had a friend come in yesterday and help me pick it up and set it on there. And it went fairly well. I had plenty of, I coated it in epoxy and then thickened epoxy. I had plenty of epoxy in this joint because remember, this is going to be exposed to salt water. So we wanted to make that as watertight as possible. So anyway, obviously you get squeeze out from the joint into this area, and I really didn't want a bunch of big clumps of epoxy in there. So I just took an old shirt and ran it through there, rammed it through there with a 10-foot pipe to get all that excess epoxy out of there. And that seemed to work pretty good. I shined a light up in there. Give me as much as possible, a view of what was going on in there. And it all looks good. So I think I'll let this cure for another day yet before I move it. And then it's going to go on top of the main keel. And once that's done, excuse me, and glued in place, then I'll probably level this up a little bit, or maybe I'll wait to try to level that up until the very top piece is on. That transom. Yeah, somebody's going over the plans for me. This piece right here I need to make yet. And that goes on top of the shaft log. Yeah. What do you think? This is Q, by the way. Q! What do you say, buddy? Yeah. You know I got a dead cat on here? A couple little dead cats in my microphones. And I got a couple of more frames made, or one more frame made, two more I guess since the last time I did this. I was originally wanted to make these middle frames where the engine room is, so I could get things sized up for like the fuel tanks and engine and whatnot. But the way things are going here, it's going to be difficult to, if I put those in place, to get these rearmost frames installed. So to make things easier, I went ahead and started making frames for the stern going forward. And so once I get these stern pieces in, of course, then I can start on the keel, the top stern pieces on the keel. I can actually start assembling the frames to the keel. But that's going to be a little ways down the road, because this last piece that goes on top of this shaft log is going to be a bit of a bear. It's a lot of small pieces. And there's the stem, which I guess this is the piece here that we're talking about. I guess I got it started already, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of work involved with that. So yeah, that's Q. What do you say, Q? Huh? What do you say? Yeah. Big boat, isn't it? Alright, that'll be it for today.